Hi, everybody. Okay, so I have a video for you right here, right now, impromptu. If you are somebody who has a dream of sharing a message that could help other people, but you are terrified of getting on camera, you're very critical of yourself, or you're afraid of other people judging you, this video is for you. I just got on a call with my publishing coach. I'm about to publish my second book, and she was sharing with me how afraid she is to actually make videos. And beyond that, she was saying that a dear friend of hers, which is why I'm making this video, who has this really powerful message for people who have rescue dogs. She wants to help them to take care of their rescue dogs in a way that their dog can flourish, their animals can flourish. She has this passion for animals and all of this wisdom, but she said she feels too old. She feels too ugly. These are not my words, these are hers, okay? To be on video, that people are going to think. I wrote down all the messaging because I was like, oh my God, I look bad, I sound bad. She knows she has something valuable to share. She's also really passionate about this thing, but she just can't bear looking at herself on camera. If this is something that you have been going through, I just want you to know it is so common, and I am so passionate about helping empaths, empath entrepreneurs, coaches, healers to break through this. And the good news is there is a way to break through this. When you imagine yourself, I want you to think about why you want to make videos. What is it that your vision is? Like, we must have a very clear vision. I'm going to share a story with you just to illustrate how I personally broke through this in my own life. I used to have a dream of being an actress for many years. I was in acting school. I was performing after my corporate job at night on stages. I was so self-conscious and self-critical that I would black out on stage. I was so afraid, but something in me kept going for it, kept doing it. And I'll never forget going in an audition. I went through so many difficult auditions in Hollywood, in LA, and I eventually found this director named or producer named Steven Simon, and he was doing conscious filmmaking. And it was mind blowing what he was doing. And he was casting for a movie for the book Conversations with God for the book. And I drove all the way up to Ashland, Oregon, and I did the audition, and it was such a different experience. Everyone was conscious and loving and kind, and the other actors were more collaborating with you. They wanted you to win, even though they were going for the same parts. The producer and Neil Donald Walsh was there. They were like, "Oh my God, we love the way, you're radiating on camera. Like, we don't have the right role for you, but we're going to try to find something, like come back in later. We're going to have you read different sides." And it was just this glorious, joyful experience. And it was nothing like I had experienced with the competition and the fear and all of the incredible stress that I experienced in going for my dream in Los Angeles as an actor. And I remember Stephen Simon becoming a bit of a mentor, a little bit on email online. And when I went back to LA, I didn't get a role in that film. They just didn't have a part for me, specifically for my type and everything. But I really learned something from him, that the process, if I have a dream, he said to me, I know it's really, really hard and this process is difficult, but you have a dream and you need to keep your eye on the prize. Okay. So, him saying that, I was like, well, what is the prize I'm after? What is the vision you have for your life and business that is driving you to even want to make videos? This particular woman, I just found out, she wants to eventually retire and start a mobile grooming business. So the vision of having a YouTube channel is perfect because she can grow an audience, serve that audience. She doesn't need to sell anything for now because she just wants to create a community that she can serve and help. She genuinely is passionate about it. She wants to do this. And then when she retires, she'll have a built-in audience to sell whatever products can actually help them, and she can grow her mobile online, her mobile grooming business. She can also sell all kinds of products because she's like, She has these harnesses for animals that don't put pressure in the wrong places. So she knows like all these little nuances to keep a rescue animal happy and healthy, even the right food to buy for their health. So this is a potential beautiful business based on passion and love and genuine service and expertise, but she hates herself. She doesn't love herself. I don't know that she would use that exact language, but my publishing coach was like, yeah, that the feelings of self-hatred, she actually said, I was taking notes because I'm like, this is what everyone goes through. This is just such a big thing. She said, I hate myself. And it took me making a video to even realize I had self-hatred. So let's take a deep breath. Because if you've been going through this, I want you to know it's normal, unfortunately, because of the narrative and because of the programming and the group think that we are in, the negative trance of negativity, as I call it, the media polished images that we see, they really train us to dislike ourselves because we're seeing these images of people that are perfect and we think we have to be perfect before we can share anything. The good news is that people don't want perfect. Actually, perfect is it'll deflect people. They want the real you. I want you to think of, like, for me personally, when I go to make a video, I think of people like Anita Morjani. I think of Eckhart Tolle. I think of these leaders who they don't look like the standard beauty. They don't look like the standard perfection, but their hearts are so pure. Their hearts are so powerful. They are helping so many people. They are proof for me that I don't need to put on and, like, do this whole thing to make myself acceptable or perfect. That people want what's in your heart. They want the love that you are here to share. They want the wisdom, the knowledge that you have accrued. And I know deep in your soul, you know this, but the panic is real. The nervous system becoming dysregulated is real. For years in Hollywood, I would go on these auditions and I would keep that in mind. What Stephen Simon said, focus on the prize. So, what is your vision? That's number one. What is your vision? So that you can be confident on camera. You need to know, what are you playing for? What are you doing this for? If it's, oh, I just want to make videos to grow a business, it's not going to be enough. I want you to really think about choosing yourself. I want you to think about the thing that you can control, which is you can control putting yourself out there and becoming your own safety as you put yourself out there. This is the thing that's going to shift you into confidence and to regulate your nervous system. By the way, I have a really powerful gift that's part of one of my courses that I am starting to give away as a gift as well. And it's called the 5 A's guided process. So it guides you to regulate your nervous system in an audio, like a meditation audio. And you can grab it. I'll put a link below, but it's thediamondprocess.com/regulate. And so what you do, the secret to being confident on camera, to sharing your gift so you can grow your audience, so you can create this beautiful business, is to be your own safety as you do the thing that scares you, and recognize that your win, it's what I call your evolutionary why, the reason you're doing this, your why needs to be something you can control, which is not how many people like you, how many people buy from you. You can't actually control that. What you can, I couldn't control whether the casting director chose me or not, but what I could control was that I was going to use the path of going for my acting dream to become confident. And I did. It took me a long time because I did not have the tools and the skills that I teach. I didn't have the consciousness or the spiritual and personal development tools to help me get grounded in my body. I didn't know how to put myself first. It was all image. It was all, let me look a certain way to gain, acceptance, which just made me more dysregulated. So the good news is you can control saying right now with me on this video, make a choice. Oh, I feel it in my heart. I know you have something powerful in your soul that you want to share. if you are tapped in, turned on to this channel, it's because you're likely an empath or a new coach or a healer or a creative. You want to share something beautiful with the world, but you've been misguided. You've been told that you are a sponge and you're absorbing the ways of the world and you're too sensitive to make it, to be powerful, to create impact in this world. And it's not true. We are actually lighthouses, but we tend to absorb the externals when we are, and this is a whole other video where, and I've made many on this channel, and you can subscribe to watch a lot of that content, which is many of us have had some kind of trauma that ejected us out of the light beings that we are and put us into hypervigilance, kind of making sure our external environment is safe. And because of that, we started absorbing the people's energy around us, which just has made us dim our light and hide out and shrink. The beauty is like this, making a choice with me on this video right now, you can decide. I choose to go from sponge empath to lighthouse empath. I choose to remember that I came into this world as a light. And I choose to embody the light, not by taking it from the outside, but by everybody out of my energy field. You manage yourselves, and my job is to shine. My job is to turn on the light. And I have many ways of helping you do that. But really, this video, I just want you to think about in this beautiful soul who wants to help rescue animals, owners of rescue animals, that if I were talking to her, to them directly right now, I would say, you have a dream in your heart. This dream is real. This is your North Star. This is where your soul is guiding you to go. You think it's about building out this incredible business. That is going to happen if you go for it, but that's just secondary. That's icing on the cake. Primary is who you become in the process of loving yourself into safety as you face the lies in your mind, like I'm too ugly, I'm too old, I'm not smart enough, people will make fun of me, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm too whatever the lies are. People want you as you are right now because they want to see someone that looks like them. Right? I can't reach a particular, I could have the exact same message as one of my students or one of the coaches that I mentor. We could have the exact same message, and people are going to go to them instead of me, or vice versa, because they're going to resonate with me, my frequency, my story, my struggles, what I've overcome, the way I speak, the pace in which I show up, my life living in Portugal, my certain lifestyle versus them, and then vice versa. Some people are going to go, no, I love the way they speak. I love their family life and where they're coming from. Ooh, I love this about them. I resonate. I can relate. If they can do it, I can do it. People need you to show up the way you are. And the key is to love yourself the way you are right now, as you are. It's not about waiting. It's not about playing the waiting game, which never comes. It's being a creator. You're either waiting or creating in any moment. And if you're ready to create, if you're so tired of feeling these visibility fears and these negative thoughts in your head that are squashing that power within you, that wisdom inside you, the passion, your North Star, you moving powerfully like a rocket ship towards your destiny, if you're tired of shrinking back and you want to confidently voice your message that moves others, that moves the world, then I really encourage you to, first of all, say yes, join this beautiful YouTube channel, tap into the gift I'm talking about, which is just go to thediamondprocess.com/regulate. It's going to help you become your own safety. It's a really powerful start. And then I'll help you through these videos. And the other thing I'll say is to make sure you have a partner in Shine, have a mentor, have a coach, have a community who supports you. And if you are ready to break through and you want that, come and join us in the membership until the Lionsgate portal on 8/8 at midnight Los Angeles time. We have an amazing upgrade in that membership. So it's all about clearing your visibility blocks and raising your frequency, becoming your own safety with an incredible sisterhood And the membership is upgraded now. So you can join us and get my full soul-centered life and business membership. So I can help you with attracting clients, enrolling clients, everything. And that's at thediamondprocess.com/sisterhood. Okay. I'll put all the links below. Really, why I'm sharing this is when I heard about this woman, honestly, this started when I looked at my publishing coach's Instagram page and I was like, you're so freaking powerful. But if you weren't referred to me, I never would have found you because I would have looked at your Instagram page and I would have been like, there's not one photo of her. It's all copy. I would have not had any sense of trust or connection because she's nowhere to be found. She has big visibility blocks and massive value to share. I literally published my second book. It's coming out on 11/11 because of her. She's masterful. Okay. And if she's not seen, if she's not visible, the only way she can attract clients is through word of mouth, which is great. She's that good that that's how I found her. However, she's missing an entire market online of people who need her services because she has not been visible yet. And there's so many of us dealing with this very struggle, which is what I'm very passionate about helping you with because it's easy. It really is a simple shift, only we haven't been taught that it's not about externals. It's all an inside job. It's all about frequency. Your frequency is your number one job. What else do I? Oh, I have this from my workshop the other day. If you want to join us in the membership, come and join us, thediamondprocess.com/sisterhood, and you'll get this massive, it's the best offering it will ever be, price-wise, tuition-wise, and the upgrade to the full soul-centered life and business mentoring. If you want to grow a beautiful business, a coaching business from your soul, from your heart, in a way that is the opposite of grinding. It's easeful and it feels good and it's authentic to you, then come and join us. And I just encourage you to take a breath and ask yourself right now, what is it that you truly want? And what if your win is the confident, sovereign, empowered you at the other side of being visible? Visibility is a fast path to spiritual awakening and to confidence if you know how to use it as such. Otherwise, it's painful. I went through so much trauma, to be honest, in Los Angeles, things that you can't even imagine happening, where I'd go to an audition, shaking, so scared, going to audition for a pilot for a show. And a woman comes out. I'll always remember this because it just was the most horrific thing. I walk in the waiting room, all these people who look just like me. I am a really green actress. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm really scared. I'm an empath. I didn't know I had all this sensitivity. I didn't know how to manage it. And I'm barely able to even like walk myself in there confidently when a woman comes out of the casting call and she's freaking out, panicking. And she says to all of us in the waiting room, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you're never going to believe there's a director in there, a producer, all the like the executive producer, casting. There's like 15 people in there. That was the scariest audition I've ever been in my life. So now I'm literally shaking. That actress runs out the door crying. By the time it came to me going in there, my nervous system was just blasted out. I walk in, I'm literally holding my sides, like shaking. And I walk in and there are two people in there, the casting director and the casting director's assistant. It was a beautiful, they were very kind. The person basically said all of that just for the competition, just to basically create dis-ease in her competition. So these are the kinds of things of the old paradigm. Okay, these are the old paradigm ways that we have unfortunately memorized in our nervous systems, that through clearing our visibility blocks, we get to unwind. Through becoming our own safety with the right tools and skills that I teach you, we get to unwind. And you know what happens? What I see in all of my clients and students, they share their messages with confidence and authenticity and such deep joy because they're finally restored to who they are and they're no longer swept around by the ways of the world. They are now lighthouses. And that's what we're here to be. And that's my movement. That's what we are here to be as a community. Migrate from sponge empath to lighthouse empath. It is what we naturally are. It's what we naturally are. We're just reclaiming, coming back into our bodies from all that hypervigilance, coming home to our bodies and our breath and our truth, clearing the rubble, as I call it, from the mind, repressed unconscious beliefs and blocks of locked up emotion from the past, clear it out. And what's beautiful is the true self shines. The true self shines. And you know who your true self is? Your true self is magnificent. Your true self is exactly what is needed on our planet right now to move others who need what you know, who from your hard-won lessons can learn something, can shift, but it is not going to come from doing it the old way. It is not going to come from competition and believing the lies about needing to fit a certain mold and be perfect and look a particular way. It's not going to come from that. Your people will be repelled by that. And I did it that way for a long time. It burnt out my body. Sure, I looked super polished and all of the things on camera, and I was working, grinding away. And as you can hear in other videos, after getting a health diagnosis, I had a wake-up call. That wake-up call led me to take 75% of my grind and hustle out of the equation and just focus on the 25% of my business that was generating income. The irony was, I have in that first year made the exact same amount of money as I did the year before. It's not about perfection. It's not about grinding. That's not what gets you the results. The results, 80% come from frequency, and having the right strategy is 20%. So I share all of this with you to say that dream that you have, like this particular woman or soul who has a vision of having this mobile grooming business and helping people with rescue dogs and sharing her wisdom freely, confidently as herself. This is me, take it or leave it, attracting the people who see her, get her, resonate with her, thank her for being herself, for showing up and helping them. That whole dream she has for her life is possible. And your dream is possible for you too. It's why you've stumbled on this video. It's why I make these videos. And I know that everything I've been through is to help you with this very thing, to clear your visibility fears, to confidently voice your message that moves others, and to become your own safety, to grow a business and life you absolutely love. It is 100% possible for you. And the hard-won lessons you're going through or have gone through are just preparing you to share something highly valuable. That's your expertise. And that's another video, but that's your expertise. What you've been through is your master's degree. It's your doctorate. You don't have to add anything to yourself. You're already it. You are already it. Ooh, just take a moment with me and just say it out loud. My message is medicine. Take a breath and just try that on. My message is medicine. Take another breath. My voice, just say it out loud. My voice is valuable. And finally, this is my time to shine. Just think of a lighthouse. Inside out, a lighthouse doesn't leave itself to help others. That would be a disaster. No boats could find their way to shore if the lighthouse just was running around trying to help everybody. The lighthouse is grounded, centered, boom, here I am, shining, boom, that's my job. Boom, all these people are helped. They find their way to shore. The waves of the sponge destroy the sponge, and they do not even help the person we're absorbing energy from. It's like jumping in a ditch with someone, and then we're stuck too. So I hope that this has awakened something in you to remember yourself, the lighthouse empath that you are, the work you're here to bring, your destiny, that vision you have for your life. And again, if you want to join us in the membership, woo, in the sisterhood, to clear your visibility blocks and grow a community of star clients you love and grow your dream business, all the good stuff, and raise your frequency, go to the diamondprocess.com/sisterhood ideally before 8/8 Lionsgate, to get this wildly amazing tuition and upgrade the full program. I do want to complete with this because it's coming up. Someone recently posted something on a video I made saying, "Oh my God, how can you charge? Blah, 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 blah," and had all these money blocks. I've come across this a few times on my path. It's something many empaths struggle with, is a fear of seeming wrong for charging for your gifts. That's something I will help you with in the membership as well. It's something that took me a while to break through. The lack mentality that is in a lot of empaths needs to change because the solutions that our world needs is in big-hearted souls, in empaths who need to actually be wealthy to thrive, to give from overflow rather than all of this panic and stress. You have a choice. You have a choice in any given moment. And definitely some of us have way more privilege and opportunity that we have been given. And I feel that, and it is what it is. And I will just say from my own life and my own struggles and many different people I've worked with from different cultures and different backgrounds, the most important piece and element is just asking yourself, am I even open to believing it's possible for me? Is it even like 1% possible for me? Like can I even see that as an option? Because if you rule out the possibility, it's not even an option. So I hope that this helps to open some possibility for you to expand your mind and to really choose the message you're here to share and to really root into the self-esteem required to own the value of your voice so you can do the beautiful work that you are here to do. So if you got something from this video, ding, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, you can simply hit the subscribe button below. I love you all so much. I'll put the link below for the gift that is really valuable to regulate your nervous system. Again, it's thediamondprocess.com/regulate. You'll have that guided audio. I suggest listening the 5 A's for 5 days. It'll be really, really supportive. And thank you for who you are, the message that's within you, all the times you got back up when you wanted to quit, all the hard-won lessons you have learned, and for choosing to share the incredible light, ding, the light that you are with our beautiful world. As my mentor says, Veronica, these are dark times. You are a light bringer, so bring the light. All right, my friends. Mwah. I will see you in the next video.